Today we're going to look at how to use the calculator to input data and do basic statistical calculations. So to start with, most things are going to be under this Stat button. So if I click that and go to Edit, this is the list editor. This is where you type your data in. So I'm going to start by typing in values for ages of students in a university chemistry class. I usually hit enter between each value, but you can also use the down arrow if you choose to do so. So now my data is in L1 or list 1, and I can reference that when I do calculations. So if I want to, first of all, get out of this screen, I can click second mode to go back to the original screen. And then if I want to do some basic calculations, I can go to Stat, hit the right arrow to go over to Calc, and then one var stats stands for one variable statistics. Now, my data is in L1, so that's what I need for the first row. And then I can just click enter a couple times until it gives me my statistics. This screen shows us the mean, X bar is the mean, the sum of all of the values, which you will not need very often. The third one, you take all of the values, square them, and then add them together, which you probably won't need very often. Sx is your sample standard deviation. Sigma x is your population standard deviation. N tells you how many values are in your data set. If I scroll down, minimum is the lowest value. Q1 is your first quartile or your lower quartile. Then you have your median, your third quartile or your upper quartile, and then your maximum. One thing that this screen does not show you is the mode. If you want to find the mode, it might be helpful to sort your data. So I can clear this, then go back to Stat. 2 is sort ascending, 3 is sort descending. So I'm going to click sort ascending, and I want to sort L1. So if you look at the numbers 1 through 6 down here on the keypad, you can see little blue numbers above them that are L1, L2, L3. So I want to do second, 1. So I want to sort L1 and hit enter. Now if I go back into my editor, it is sorted in order and I can count and see which value is the mode. When I'm done with this list, if I want to clear everything, I'm going to scroll up until L1 is highlighted with the black rectangle and then hit clear, enter. The other situation you might have is a frequency table. If you are given a frequency table and you want to type it into the calculator, you can type all of the values in L1 and all of the frequencies in L2. So my data set is age of boys in a basketball club. So these are all of the ages. We have boys age 10 to 18. And then if I go over to L2, there are 5 10-year-olds, 6 11-year-olds, 8 12-year-olds, 10 13-year-olds, 12 14-year-olds, 11 15-year-olds. Whoops. 11 15-year-olds, 12 16-year-olds, 35 17-year-olds, and 32 18-year-olds. I can tell the calculator that this is a frequency table and have it do the math for me. So again, if I would like my one variable statistics, I can go to Stat, over to Calc, and then one var stats. My list, my values are in L1. The frequencies are in L2. So if I hit second L2, now I've told the calculator that I have a frequency table in L1 and L2. And I can click calculate, and it will do accurate calculations knowing that I've input a frequency table instead of just a list of numbers. The last thing for today is if you need to reset your calculator, you can do second plus 712, and that will clear everything. So if I go back into my stats editor, that is all cleared out now. That's it for today.